Hello everyone, Joanne with stampinginthevalley.stampinup.net, and welcome to my craft room. I'm so excited to share this card with you today. It is a pinwheel card. Isn't that fun? With our peaches. I love this set. Now, because we are launching the new mini catalog with all the holiday things in it, being a demonstrator that makes this a business, it's going to be hard for me to get back to this set on camera with you guys and do some things with it. So I've really been using it like crazy this week because I know I'm going to miss it. I really love the peaches. I love the DSP. Love everything about the stamp set and the dies also, as you can see. So I got the measurements from Brenda Quintana, and just wonderful because this fits in an A2 size envelope. And I don't really think you're going to need extra shipping on it, because I made it with the regular cardstock instead of the thick. Now, if you use thick, isn't this adorable? You'll probably have to have some extra shipping. Might even have to have a thicker envelope, because let me show you. I would display it like this as it comes out because I want my hello in the front, okay? But let's just go ahead and put this in here. I wanted you guys to see this. You know I always pass everything on. Okay, it fits perfectly. But like up here at the top, it's just a little thicker there at the top because of that mechanism where the that little cube is for the pinwheel, okay? But other than that, as far as the weight and everything, I think it'll take a stamp. So I'm really excited to show you and share with you this beautiful, beautiful card. You know, I have to be honest with you, as a demonstrator that makes a business out of this, when we go on to another catalog where you guys are at home crafting, you could be like, wow, I feel like playing with the peaches today. You know, I kind of have to keep up with what's new and what's coming. So I've been using this set a lot because I know I'm not going to use it that much anymore. But I have to say this today, I've decided with what I made today, I love it so much that I'm keeping it. I rarely keep my sets, okay? It's got to be really, really special for me to keep, and I love this. I've even ordered some of the paper that's on sale. You know, we're having the DSP sale till the end of the month. Please look that up, okay? I sent out an email about it, and there's some information on my Facebook page also about it. You might need to scroll down a little bit to find it. Don't forget, click the Show More button down here, and it will drop everything down for you, and that shows you how to sign up for Paper Pumpkin, my Facebook page, my card class for the month. Just everything that you really need is just a click away. So I really appreciate that. Let's go through a little bit of housekeeping first, because such a busy week this week coming up, right? So until the 21st, if you place a $50 order with me, I will send you a pack of Genial Gems, along with 2 free card kits. And my card kits change every month, and these are the 2 free ones for this month. My downlines and my Paper Pumpkin subscribers also get these. I'm in the middle of sending out all of the catalogs, so Paper Pumpkin people, I always send them catalogs. So yours are coming. I think half of them have been mailed out, and I'll work on the other half later this afternoon. Okay, then for this month, when you place that $50 order, you are entered into my summertime giveaway, and here it is. It's the Seascape bundle, along with the layering diorama dies. If you place a $50 order, or if it's a $100 order, you'll get 2 entries. You get an entry to win this on August 1st. It's a Sunday evening. I'm going to do it live. I'll draw it live. And so with every $50 order that you place, you get an entry. Or if your order is, like I said, $100, you get 2 entries. So every $50 increment, I should say. You get an entry to win this, and I'm going to be giving this away. Of course, this is my set. I'm going to purchase you a brand new one, okay? I'll send you a brand new one, okay? So that's good right there. Let's see, what else is going? Oh, yes, I have the paper share. So the paper share is just $25. I have 1 paper share already filled up. I'm working on the second one, and I have 6 spots left for that. So please email me at joannemaddie@outlook.com, or you could message me through Facebook, and it's just $25. That includes your shipping, and it's 8 papers, not 9. Please understand, it is not 9 papers because we cannot get our hands on the Blackberry Beauty specialty paper. So I decided just to leave it out because the suite is beautiful anyway. You'll want to order it in 12 by 12. So I decided just to leave it out and then reduce the price. So that's why it's $25, and you get a sample of each and a quarter pack of each paper in the new mini catalog. So I'm really excited about that. Again, if you'd like a catalog, just contact me. I'll be happy to send you one. I am so excited about this card. Let's see, we went over the paper share. We went over the specials. Yes, we are good. So until the 21st, the Genial Gems, that's what is the giveaway. So let's have fun with that this week, right? That is awesome. Is this not too much fun? And so simple. Not difficult at all. Let's move this aside, okay? Here's my host code for July. Okay, if you place an order, if you remember, you could use that host code right there. But if you don't, I can always get it added, and I appreciate that so much. So that helps me to purchase my free paper and everything for the free card kits that I hand out every month, which is wonderful, right? Oh, I wanted to show you this right quick. Look at this. Are you looking at new product? This is beautiful. It's in the mini catalog. It is the glittered organdy ribbon. It's just not for the suite that it comes with. It is absolutely gorgeous. You know, we have the black and now we have the white. I'm so excited about it. I was really worried about white when that tulle ribbon went away. But now I've got this to back up on. So I'm really happy with that. And we'll be using it with this card. Isn't that beautiful? It just makes such a pretty element. And those sparkles, I just love them. Okay, so let's go ahead. We'll do this card. I'm thinking I'm going to do this card in increments, okay? So that, you know, we can just, you guys can understand what's going on, okay? Because that's really, really important when you do something like this. It's not intricate. It's just, you know, there's different things to do with it. That's all. And a lot of decorating too. So, let's talk about what we need. I'll get some of my pieces that I've already cut out of the way here. Let's talk about what we need for this wonderful card right here. Let me get my directions. First, what we need is the base. And it's small. It's really not that big. This base is 5 3/4 by 4 1/4. Always remember with this card, everything is 4 1/4. Okay? Everything that I've measured is for just about everything. Like this is not 4 1/4 here. Okay, but my paper to create my panels, everything is 4 1/4. So I thought that that was a good little tip right there. Okay, now what we want to do is have the long side, the 5 3/4 side at the top of your trimmer, and we're going to do some scoring. Again, this is 5 3/4 by 4 1/4. The measurements are below in the show more. Okay. And so now we're going to score. We're going to score at 3/4 of an inch. I'm going to put that, I'm going to move my blade out of the way. 3/4 of an inch, 1 1/2, 2 1/4, and 3. And honest guys, that's it right there. I promise. It's crazy, okay? That little piece right there is what is the whole mechanism of this card. Now watch. We're going to go ahead and of course we're going to bone fold each and every one. And we're going to get it nice and crisp. Because when you do things like this and you want to make a square, you want things, boxes, this kind of stuff, you want your scoring to be nice and crisp. Now watch this. This is going to come in, fold up on this last score line right here, okay? And you want to see a square in there, okay? You don't want to fold it in to see a triangle, okay? You don't want that. You want to fold it over to see a square. Just like that. So simple. Let's add Tombow. We are moving, let me tell you. Here we go. We're going to bring that right in there. I'm going to use my surface to keep it flat. And now I'm just going to push it in there and I'm going to fold it. Okay, just push it down and fold it. Use your bone folder. Get that nice and crisp. Now when you open it up, it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. Isn't that wonderful? Okay, now we need to add the pinwheel part of everything, the other three. Okay, see, so here you have one, all right? So we need to add the other three. And the measurements for that, you need 3 panels of basic white at 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. And here they are. Okay, 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. And now we're going to go ahead and attach to every side, just like that. And that's your pinwheel. It's so simple. Remember, put your glue here on the base that you just made. Okay. Take your cardstock, lay it in there. Now what I've been doing is folding it shut to make sure that nothing is impinging on it, okay? And I make sure that that stays down. And now look, here we go. Isn't that perfect? Okay, let's do this one. Here we go here. And we're going to take our piece and we're going to put it right there. I need to fold the other way, right? Let's bring this up. Come that way. There we go. Okay. There we go. We want to bring that in that way. And fold. Press. Okay. And here, oops, I folded it on that page. Okay, we're good. We're good right there. See? Okay. Now I'm going to attach this one right here, and that makes the 4 of them. Isn't that fantastic? Isn't that amazing? So we're going to attach this right here, and I'm going to press, and I want to make sure that it will fold. There we go. Fold in on itself. Just test it, okay? Each one that you put on, just test, okay, that it folds in nicely. You might want to go ahead and run your bone folder over it. Just have nice, crisp lines with this. And there is your pinwheel. It's that simple. And now we just decorate. It's easy peasy. So now the DSP, and I'm running out, I have to admit, I'm running out of my DSP with the paper that I have here. So here's what we're going to do. We need 4 pieces, right? Oh yeah, 4 at 2 by 4 1/4. That's what these are. 2 by 4 1/4. We need 4 pieces of this. So it didn't matter to me to mix them up a little bit. Okay, so there's our 4 pieces right there. And then we need 3 pieces of DSP, and that's these right here. These 3 pieces right here. And this is 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. Okay, now, then you want 1 piece of DSP at 4 1/4. Remember I told you everything's 4 1/4, okay? By 3/4 of an inch. And a basic white piece, 4 1/4 by 2 inches, okay? So we'll just, we'll get this all going, and then I will break and we'll bring in every single panel for the decorating, okay? So let's go ahead and just say that this is going to be the front of our card. Okay, so you have a wider part and a skinny part on every single panel. Every single one. Okay, wide and the skinny. So that's what these are for. This actually is for the last one because we have to put our sentiment, okay? So right now, we'll just, you know, put on whatever that you'd like, however that you want the front to present with your, let's say that this is the front page. I'm going to use this one. And I'm going to go ahead and put a little Tombow on here. And we're going to add this just right here. I have that folded the wrong way again. There we go. Okay. Now, this is the time I like to use liquid glue with this. But go ahead again and press it down. Press it nicely, okay? But if you have anything hanging off, now's the time to trim it. What I did throughout this entire card was I trimmed as I went. This way I didn't have a big deal at the end, because some of them match up perfectly, you know, of course. You know, we're only trimming off like, wow, a 32nd of an inch of paper there, but you know, you can see it, so you want to trim it. Okay, so right there. And now we're going to place this piece right here. Isn't that pretty? Fun card to make. It was supposed to be a rainy Saturday afternoon here. And this is what I planned on doing. Right now the sun has come out. Now see, I'm going to just match that up. I'm going to push that down. Okay, I know that it's not impinging in here then. See, it's moving, so don't be afraid to hold it down, okay? And now here we've got to trim this off just a little bit. Yeah, so this is what I planned on doing on Saturday. I was like, I'll just do a nice video for them. We're going to have a nice rainy Saturday afternoon. But right now the sun's shining. So we'd have done it anyway, right? Isn't that pretty? Okay, now we're going to move on to the next flap. Okay, and well, let's see. I'll do this one, just because we can. And this one is 2 inches by 4 1/4. The little flap. Push it right there. I'm going to bring it up. I'm going to fold it down. Just kind of helping it. You know, each and every one, believe you me, when you do this, you're going to be happy at the end. Now, see, that one doesn't need trimming at all. Okay, good. Move on to our next panel. And right here. This peach DSP, it just goes with itself. Now, again, I'm going to push that in there. Push it down, flat. Oh, yep, we're going to trim this one. See what I mean about just doing it as you go? This way you know you're finished with each and every one. There we go. Okay, let's see. So we have this one and that one. Beautiful. Now let's flip to this one. And we'll put the polka dots on that one. We could have done the other one. It doesn't matter a bit. You can decorate, or you don't have to use the peach. She used the pansies. I'm going to fold that back. Nice. I think we can trim just a smidge there. I'm talking a smidge, but I can see it. Beautiful. Okay, so there's that one. And now this one. Excuse me. And now this panel. Right here. And let's just close that on itself. There we go. Flip it over. Nope. I think we're good to go on that one. Okay. All right. Now, this one, this last one, what she did, and I thought was this is how I wrap the ribbon. The first thing you want to do right now is wrap ribbon. Okay. So leave this blank right here. Okay. And let's go ahead and wrap ribbon. And I am, you know, I rarely wrap ribbon. I usually go top and bottom and tie a bow, but I want a knot. And so I'm just going to wrap this around. And then I'm going to just tie a knot. Right here. I love this ribbon. I will use this ribbon a lot. Okay. Now we're going to pull it over here all the way to the seam. Okay. Because, let me show you. Well, that side is perfect. And then I'm just going to snip that one right there. And I didn't have any waste. I got lucky there. Okay. So what's going to, see where the ribbon is back here? And you see it. All right. So we're going to cover that up. So that's what you want to do next, is just wrap your ribbon. I'm going to come off of that. I don't want it right in the crease. Just right off of the crease. Okay. So just like that. All right, now we're going to go ahead and decorate. So now we're going to use this little piece right here that was 3/4 of an inch by, again, 4 1/4. We're going to attach it out here. Watch what we do here. So this is pretty cool because it just looks like an extension of this DSP right here. Okay. All right, now leave that blank. Let's go ahead and attach this in here. Get that right. And put that right in there. And again, we're going to do our thing, fold it on itself. Okay. This way we know that our mechanism is good and we are all lined up. Okay. Now, this piece of basic white, and this is, we're going to stamp on this. This is 2 inches by 4 1/4, of course. We're going to use some Calypso Coral. And we're going to use Sweet as Peach. And you want to do your stamping now, because once you get this on here, there's a lot of thickness. Okay. So, difficult to stamp. Because when I was designing, I didn't know where I was going to stamp or anything. I couldn't stamp. And then I had to go back over it. I got really lucky on that last panel that I didn't make a mess, right? Okay, this we are going to now, we stamped Sweet as a Peach right up there. And now I'm going to stamp a peach right here. Okay. And then I'm going to stamp in Pear Pizzazz the top of my peach right here. Wonderful. All right, let me close these. I already have run through 3 of my little flowers, okay? But I haven't run my leaves through yet, and we will go through that in just a second. So, let me take this piece. And let me get my little mini in here. So I was recording my class, my Christmas in July class that I absolutely love. And so I was getting it all ready to record and everything. And I was recording. And I was in the middle of cutting things out. And all of a sudden, this little thing doesn't want to cut. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Why does this happen when I'm on camera? And I promise you, all morning and afternoon, this thing has been cutting like crazy. Okay, but when I get on camera, no, see, it's going to do just fine. It was just for my class. So I just keep rolling now anymore, guys. I just do, because if it happens to me, it happens to you. So I have to be honest, I just keep rolling. That's so funny. All right, there's our peach. Let's go ahead and bring this in right here. And we're going to sit our stem right there with a little Tombow. Just put a little bit right there on the bottom. Hold that together. I'm going to use some dimensionals. I want to use some sides. Oh, I've got some right over there. Okay, I want to use some 2 solids right there 2 full size, and one of these little sides for the leaf right here. Good deal. Okay. And then this goes right here. Now, I've got these 3 little flowers. This is in the dies. Let me show you those dies. How pretty. Leaves by themselves, together, stems, flowers, more flowers. I mean, I love this. I just love this kit. Absolutely, it's not a kit. I love the bundle. So now I ran a little Calypso coral through with my adhesive sheets because these are so small. And I'm going to do this again with you. I just had these done already, and I wanted to get this panel on there with you guys. And then when I break, I'll get everything set up, and I'll show you how to do the adhesive sheets, just in case you're new to it or haven't seen them before. See, it literally makes stickers out of anything. So you're really going to like these. I could use my little tool, but I was going along just fine with a fingernail just a second ago. There we go. Okay. And right here. Cute, right? Okay, now watch this. See where the ribbon is? We're going to cover that up with this. Isn't that ingenious? I love it. Just ingenious, okay? Now, because the ribbon is kind of in the middle, you just want your Tombow on either side. I'm just going to put some right there. And then my ribbon's going to sit there in the middle. It doesn't need Tombow on it. I'm going to butt it up against this DSP. Bring it in. Make sure it's not overlapping. Work it in there. Close it and push it. Okay. Now, look. Oh my goodness. Isn't that adorable? So away we go. This is actually the back panel. Let me make sure. I think I can trim that just a hair. Oh no, I can move it over just a hair. Maybe it needs trimmed. No, we're good. No, it's good. And push that down. Make sure I've got that. Oh, look at how cute. Already, this is really, really coming together. Okay, I'll be back in just a minute, and I'm going to set up, and we're going to start to decorate our panels. Isn't this fun? For a rainy Saturday afternoon that the sun is shining, it's wonderful, right? It's always good to craft. All right, I'll be back in just a second. Okay, on our first panel, this is the decoration that I'm going for. I'm going to go ahead and do some stamping and go ahead, and then we're going to talk about the adhesive sheets and using these little flowers and how to do that, okay? All right, so let's see. We need Calypso coral and Pear Pizzazz. Let me get myself a little bit better organized. I wanted to stamp my envelope too while I had this out. Okay, so on a scrap piece of paper, we're going to go ahead and do the stem in Pear Pizzazz right here. And then we're going to send this through this little stamp cut and emboss machine and make it pretty. Okay. Now we're going to stamp some peaches right here. Okay, we're going to cut those out and we'll add that. Let's see. I've got my little, I already cut out, and this is so cool that they've got this. I love an angled cut on each end, and it's so skinny, right? It fits the sentiments perfectly in there, but you can use this a lot on a lot of other cards. That's a good die right there. I want to stamp my hello, and I want to stamp it to the left. And I want to stamp it in Calypso coral. Right there. Okay, now, let's see. We want to move all this out of the way. And I have a piece of Calypso coral here, and I have a couple of pieces of scrap of this adhesive sheet. It comes like this. Look at all these. These all have adhesive on it that I've used before, just in case I'm going to use them again. But adhesive sheets right here. I'll put a link in the description. It says supplies, and if you need the number of of them, it'll be right there. So I'm just going to peel these off, and the part that's sticky, okay, the part that's sticky, put on the back part of your paper. The back part of your paper, okay? I'm just going to do 2 of these. I just had scrap of these. I save every, as you see, I save every single piece, because most of the time when I want to use an adhesive sheet, it's because something's really small, and that's all that I need is something small. Okay, so let's see, we're going to do flowers here. We're going to do, I have some adhesive sheet here, but I don't want to cut this on the adhesive sheet. I just want that right there, because I'm going to glue that. And we've got these guys. Okay, let's close these up. Oh, wait a minute, I wanted to stamp my envelope, didn't I? Let's just do that. It looks so pretty, and we'll have that completed. Let's do the stem, Pear Pizzazz. So beautiful. Calypso Coral. Peaches. Isn't that awesome? I just like to get a card in the mail that looks like that. Uh-oh, I got some ink right there. We're okay. Had some Calypso Coral on my fingers. I put some scrap paper underneath because I stamped off a little bit. And then this will have to come here. And that's beautiful, except for my smudge, but that's okay. So, all right, so there's that. Now, let's go ahead and bring this mini back in, due to the fact that it's working like none other today. Now, I've said that, watch what happens, right? Okay, let's close these guys up, because, see, I just stuck my finger in it again. Hey, it's not normal if the tips of your fingers are not inky. Oh, I already had one of these guys cut. Okay, well, that's okay. We'll do it anyway, right? Okay, let's go ahead and cut out. Now remember, this one I did not want any sticky on. So I'm going to put that there. Then here, where the sticky part is, I'm going to flip that upside down. And I'm going to go ahead, and in here, I want to show you, there's a few sizes of flowers. There's actually 3 of these. One's hanging out here somewhere. I just can't find it right now. Oh, here it is. Okay, so there's 3 littles, and then there's even larger little flowers. Okay, but I'm going to use the teeny, teeny, tiny ones. Teeny, teeny, tiny. And I'm just going to put that right up there on that adhesive strip part. That's good. I'm going to place that right there, and we're good to go. Beautiful. So here we have our little stem, and then we're going to have 3 little flowers come off of here, and they've got adhesive on the backs of them now, which I think is just fantastic. Let's move this. You know, it's funny, when I work, I wind up working on top of everything, you know. I don't know if you guys are the same way. All of a sudden, like, I'm on top of 2 plates and this and that. I'm like, what happened here? Or, and then too, I start on my desk, and all of a sudden, I'm down to like a 3-inch square. I'm like, what happened here? Okay, so here's this. We're going to make this little element now. And this is just, like I said, I thought this was a great card for a rainy afternoon. I have these little dots on my fingers and they won't come off. They're literally stuck to me. That's funny. With the adhesive sheets. There we go. Okay, we'll get this 3rd one. You know, because like adding Tombow to these sometimes is a little difficult. Not that this isn't, you know, small, but it does help. It really, really does. Okay. let's see, where's our card? Right here. I need to cut out. Well, let's go ahead and make our element right here. Let's put our flowers. So what I do is I just take the little pokey tool or your fingernail. Try to get between the paper and the adhesive. Okay, just like that. And now we don't have to deal with any glue. I'm just going to stick it right down there. It makes a sticker. This little greenery, I didn't put a sticker on this because I just want Tombow right here. I just need it on that little teeny tiny stem. And we're just going to place that right there. And then I'm going to take another flower, pull the adhesive off. There we go. And I'm going to put that flower right there, because that's even helping hold that stem in there. But it looks cute, right? And now this third one. Here we go. And I'm going to put this right here. Beautiful. Now this is going to pop up with teeny tiny dimensionals. This is where I like to use the these sides right here, right in the middle. And I think I'll definitely need 3 of them because I want this supported. One there, one there, and one there. Cute as a button. Cute, cute. Okay, now let's bring our card base in. And this little hello now is going to go to the right side, because what that does is offset your hello that you put to the left, okay? It just makes it look right. And now all the way to the edge, right there. Okay? Cute, right? Awesome. All right, I've already got this one cut, so I'll cut this one out later. And let's see, what do I need? I need my peaches cut. So let's do that. And a nice little die here. I had forgotten, a lot of times when I design a card, I stamp a lot of stuff, and I want some washi tape on that. And I cut it out. And I have it all over my desk. And then I make the base of the card, and I just start to design with what I have on my desk. And then, from there, then, I go back and recut to do the video. So that's why that was already cut. And some of the flowers, too. So, I just thought I'd use it while I had it, right? Okay. So here we go here. Ooh, my peaches came out nice. I'm just really happy that the mini stamp cut and emboss machine is working absolutely wonderfully today. So, okay, now what I want is the stem to be on the outside of that peach. Okay? So that's what we're going to do here. And I'm just going to add a little Tombow here. Right there. I'm going to add my peach. Let's make sure on this side it's in that little indentation there. We can even flip the peach to the top. See how I did that? Okay, now let's add one right here. And let's flip that peach to the top. I want to add that right there. Okay, hold them. Beautiful. And then right here. And let's see, there, we're going to flip that side to the top. Just gives a little dimension, right? Just like that. Isn't that cute? Okay, let's turn it over. Let's add our dimensionals. Boy, we are coming along. I want to add a dimensional to each peach. just like that. And then I'm going to add one of these little side ones right down there. Okay, so it holds it nicely. Okay, we're going to bring this in, and we're going to put our beautiful element on an angle, just like that. Isn't that wonderful? There's our first panel. Now, here's our second, and here, we're going to do this one next. I'll be back in just a minute and set that up. Okay, now for this next panel, we're going to go ahead and cut out 3 of the little leaves. And like I showed you before, I already had adhesive on the back of part of this, so I'm going to use that. And then I did a piece of Calypso Coral at a 2.5 by 3 1/4, and basic white for stamping at 2 1/4 by 3. So let's go ahead and do a little stamping. And we'll get Calypso Coral and Pear Pizzazz. I had to clean up. I had too much over here going on. So while I took that little break, I cleaned up and got things a little bit organized so that I can make another mess. So, because that's the way it goes, right? Okay, so right here, I'm going to stamp the greenery. Isn't that pretty? I love that. I can't say enough how much I love this set. I don't know who thought this up, but wow, it is definitely for me. Oh, and I got that little bit of smudge off of that envelope. I used a Tombow eraser because it was a very, very light smudge. If it's light, you can just about get it. I just about got it all off of there, but I used it and that worked. Okay, so here's this, and now we're going to put Friend down here. Cute. And we're going to go ahead and mount this to the Calypso Coral, but here I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back of this instead. Just something a little different. Or you could mount it with Tombow on the Calypso Coral and then pop that up with dimensionals. I just thought I'd do a little something different, that's all. Just like that. Isn't that cute? Okay, we'll bring this in, and I'm going to put it right here. And now I'm going to put that now in Tombow. All right. I'm just going to push that down. Ooh, look at how cute we're coming together, aren't we? Oh, I love that. Okay, now let's go ahead, bring that mini back in, and let's get these leaves cut out. I'm going to shut this ink again. And we'll get 3 of these guys, these little teeny tiny leaves. I believe 4 come in it singles. 4 singles? Yeah. Okay, 4 singles and 2 doubles come in it in the kit, in the die set. So, and you could put these down with Tombow, no big deal. But I thought you'd like to see how these adhesive sheets work so well. There we go. And I'm just going to roll that right through there. And just because I have the adhesive sheet on the back, I'm going to roll it again. The flowers came off fine one time through. I just thought I'd show you. Sometimes, you know, just better safe than sorry, right? Just roll it through twice. You know, let me show you this. Is this funny? Look at all. This cracks me up. Look at all we've got out of a piece of scrap. Look at all the cuts we got. And honest, I have room for another one of these. That's so funny. I mean, just out of a piece of, you know, a ½ inch scrap there, we've decorated the inside of a card. I always save my paper. I do. I save my little bits. Because there's always little bits, right? Bits and pieces. Okay, let's bring our card in. And let's just go ahead and take this adhesive off the back. And now this, because I had 2 sheets of it, there's a little separation, so it's very easy. You know, I had like 2 little pieces of scrap actually. Very easy to remove. That kind of helps. And I'm going to make it to where like the leaves are blowing in the breeze here. Oh, you know what I wanted to tell you? See this paper right here with the leaves on the top of the peach? Okay, just watch when you use that paper, because I did a card and put it on upside down. It looked like my peaches were flying or something. I don't know. I was like, what is wrong with this card? And then when I realized that I had this piece of paper upside down, it's like, I've got to tell, that is definitely directional. That's funny. Like, what have you done here? And I go for a hot minute, like I couldn't figure it out. I was like, what is wrong? Just a little accent on our peaches there. Isn't that pretty? Really fast little panels there to decorate. Wonderful. Now we're going to go to this one, and I'll come back and we'll do this right here. Back in a second. Okay, let's do some stamping and cutting here. So I'm going to take my peach, Calypso Coral, and stamp it. I'm going to stamp it up here. This is just a piece of scrap. Let's see. This is a good width. It's 2 inches. That's it. Just 2 inches. There we go. So we've got that. Now I'm going to take my flowers now, this time instead of the peaches, and I'm going to stamp them right here. I need a top for my peach. There. And then the saying, hope your day is as, and I'm going to do that in Calypso Coral on our little cutout right here. Our little die cut right there. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, now we'll cut these babies out. Okay. Start with our peach and our flowers. Now, this card would look fantastic with so many sets. A Christmas card would look gorgeous just with this. You know, you've got the base. I'm just having fun with the peaches, okay? But you've got the base of this card, and you've got all the measurements, and you can make little pinwheel Christmas cards that people are going to go absolutely crazy for this year. Very, very cute. Put that over there. Get my flowers over here. And now let's get my stem. There we go. Oop, get the washi tape. Don't even try it. I was saying when I did that other video on my class, my Christmas in July class, that I have new plates on order now because I believe that's the problem, really. Is I've got the bottom one so bowed, because what happens when I create is this little machine sits to the left, okay? And as I just get an idea, or I'm thinking about this or doing that, it's so absolutely wonderful just to have it, bam, right there for me, you know? So that's actually, like, it sits like right over here. And then as I'm creating and everything through the rest of the space in the room, because you know how that goes, you know, so yeah, you just, you really get used to using it, you know. I have to say that. I've really gotten very, very used to using it. Okay, so here is my little peach. I'm going to put my top on it right there. Hold that just for a second. And let's add some dimensionals. I'll add 2. And then I'm going to put a little side one up there. There. Just like that. Bring my little card in here. Now put my peach down in the lower right on a little bit of an angle. Now I have hope your day is as. And let's see, here's a little one. I have to cut some more. Yeah, we'll get 2 more cut right here. And there. And we're going to add this to the center above that peach. This is so cute, right? Isn't this adorable? Look at how cool this is coming. I'm so happy. Okay, now we're going to add flowers. And for the flowers, you can use this stem too for the flowers. It stamps on that too, okay? But I thought that I would do them freely and then use this die that came in the kit. In the bundle. I keep saying kit. Right there. And for this we will use a little bit of Tombow. Now you can put your flowers on the, you can put the stem on the outside or the stem behind. I'm going to put the stem behind on these. And I'm just going to add some Tombow right out here. Just like that. And I'm going to put the large one down here at the bottom. I'm going to go large, medium, small. And small. You could do them any way you want. You know what? Isn't that the great thing about crafting? Like, there's never something that you could look and go, oh no, that you can't do it like that. You know, you could just do it. Yeah, and it's all good. You know, like if you want to make a purple cat, okay, you can make a purple cat. And because you're crafting, it's okay. There we go. 3 dimensionals. And I'm going to place that on this side. How pretty, just as an embellishment. Isn't that wonderful? Okay, I'll be back in just a moment, and we're going to finish the rest. We're going to finish these leaves, and really we're done with the card then. I'll be back in just a second. Okay, let's finish up this card. I had to show you guys. I got 2 more leaves out of that little strip. I think it's ready for the trash now. So, but that's about where my paper has to get. I've already added the adhesive to the leaves here, and we're going to attach it to the card. I get tickled. Let's go ahead and just add them around. Now you can also put a leaf with a flower. That looks pretty too. This is just what I did. This is just how I had fun today with this wonderful set. I'm so happy they made this set. And this time on this side I'm putting 4 of them. And then we have 3 flowers over here. There we go. Put that one right there. Oh my goodness. We couldn't ask for a prettier card today. I could not ask for a more fun fold card. Isn't that awesome? Look at how beautiful. When you open that up and see that, you know what's coming is just fantastic, right? So I know you can't really see it when I put it like that, but I want to show you how it pinwheels. They're just so much fun. I hope that you enjoyed this little video class, and maybe you'll try to make this card even if you don't have the peach, okay? Make it with any set that you have. I gave you all the wonderful dimensions, and honest, the base is so simple, And isn't it nice that it fits in an A2 envelope? I love it. It just, I could not be happier to craft this Saturday afternoon and make something this stinking cute. Alrighty, thank you so much for watching. Please go to my online store, order any and all of your Stampin' Up! Products, and let's all get together and always do some happy crafting.